Hi everybody, it's Michelle with Comfy Cozy Living. I have another Goodwill haul for you. So, let's get on with it. Found this Groovy, look at that color, Groovy Recipe Box. Extra groovy because it has all this inside and it's all new. I mean, it's got A through it's got the whole alphabet, and there's a bunch of index cards, and then it's got appetizers and dips, biscuits and breads, casseroles, all those many different. Then it has, I don't know what that's, there's serial number something. It doesn't say January. But then there's February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, all the way, looks like every month. And then some more cards. I'm just gonna probably breeze through it myself, otherwise I'm gonna sell it as is, because why not? Got this cool, I think this kind of falls under a couple different categories. It's super boho for sure, and it's got the green felt inside, but also can be shabby chic or whatever, the cottage core, because of the rose. So, and it's actually very lightweight, I'll be honest. It's really nice. Very nice. Okay. Got a bunch of cards, because I'm always looking for cards. This is just a group of various thank you cards. It's not like when you go to anywhere, like a thrift store, like a rummage sale, anything like that. I mean anything. Don't believe what you're looking at, because this is not a box of 24 of these. Okay, I can tell you that. I don't even know if there's more than one of those. There was two other designs, and there were not anywhere near 24 cards in there. Then I also got these flashcards, because I use them in my thing. These are some more jumbo playing cards that I'll be also selling. Then here's some more flashcards that I use in my packaging. And then these are super cool. It is new in package, vintage. They're called notelets. And it's for a new address. Oh, it's got 15 matching stickers and 15 fold-up notes. This is super cool. Let me see if there's a year on it. I don't know what the year is. I mean, you could, well, there's not a UPC code on here, so don't know. Also got another earring tree. I think these are all gonna hit the sale this week. I'm gonna make a guess. For Libras, this little guy is, or little girl is, a little Avon. I think I'll be keeping her. Yeah, she's cute. Then I got this cool vintage set. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's vintage. And it's by Norleans, made in Japan. And salt and peppers. And they are pretty nifty. Are they not? Yeah. They are different. So, then I think this is a single shaker. Oh no, it's not. This is something else. Okay, hang on, actually. Okay, here's the single shaker. Oh, Jesus. I didn't know she wrapped it with something else. This little thing is made in, occupied Japan. I think these are 2 little puppies. Then I got this, single shaker made in Japan. He's a silly drunken dog, it looks like. Then I got 3 different things. Now, I will honestly say, at first, I saw these 2 birds, and I was like, something about them was making me look at them, right? And I kept looking, and I kept looking, and then I didn't know this marking down below, this HR. And, so I was kind of in a hurry because they were announcing, you know, that they were closing in 20 minutes or whatever. But, so I had originally passed these 2 girls up. Boy and girl, girls, boys, whatever. These 2 birds, they're both very pretty. And I believe I don't see any dings anywhere. I mean, they're really cute. And I don't know what, honestly, why did I walk by them the first time? I kept thinking about them. I kept looking down below. Like when I moved on in that aisle, I kept looking. I was like, did anybody grab them? Did anybody? No? Okay. Well, should I? And then I was hurrying. And then I was trying not to think about it. And then I saw this beauty. My gosh. You guys, I love this. I love this so much. It's so cool. So cool. And there it is. HR. So I was like, clearly HR means a little more than I was thinking. When I saw this, I was like, So I went and grabbed those birds right away. Because I pulled them up and I was like, I don't usually do that when I'm shopping. Or if I do, I'm not under time constraint. I was too busy. I was rushing. And so I was just like, forget it. I'm just grabbing them. So I dropped them. And I'll, look into them so I don't, like, lose my butt on them. They're really pretty. I mean, if I was like a bird person, I'd totally keep these. There's just something about the coloration of them. And I don't know for certain that I'm not keeping this. I don't know yet. So yeah, I think I had a pretty good haul. I mean, lately I've been finding some pretty good things. I always try to only buy what I think is cool myself, what I would put in my house. And I've said this before, that's the kind of the mentality, whatever, that I went by before when I sold at local flea markets and shows and stuff. And I feel like it's a good, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a good motto or whatever to go by. Yeah, because I've always thought if I don't sell it, then, I'm not like stuck with something, right? I would be able to put it in my house. I always have a certain margin of, yeah, I'll buy that, even though maybe I wouldn't put it in my house. But that margin, that percentage of a margin is maybe 10 to 15%, which is not very much at all. And honestly, I can't. There's times that people like give me stuff. They're like, "Oh, I know you sell, so here, and that may not always be my aesthetic necessarily. But I might think it's cool, or I might know that somebody out there will think it's cool. So, or like if there's things like that, I know that somebody out there loves, like clowns. I bought them, like, this past weekend I bought some clowns for somebody in particular, and hopefully they'll like them. And we'll see. But, I hope that you all feel that I 100% stand by what I get. Like, I am not out there looking to, find the next, whatever. I don't know even what kind of thing to use as an example. I'm not, I know there are some people on, some YouTube channels that, or whoever, some resellers, I don't know, that like are like, you better get this now because it's not going to last, because, this is, and then, it's something that they bought for $5 and they're selling it for $300. That's not going to really be me. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to put some like $20 or $30 items out there. It'll happen, I'm sure. I mean, I've had some things in the $20 range, and I don't think that's horrible, because, there is a certain value on certain items. And like I said, there are certain things I'm sure that some people are turning around and being like, oh my gosh, she did not know what she was selling. And that's fine, because you know what? I don't mind if you guys are buying things from me to resell. And I've actually had a couple of people ask me if I'm okay with that. And I appreciate greatly the fact that they, respected me enough to ask. And it's totally cool by me. Totally cool by me. Because I've put what I want to make on it. Now, if I was selling something, like, say, for $10, and somebody said, well, would you sell it to me for $5? And then I did, and then they went and sold it for $50, I'd be ticked. Like, that's not cool. If you're already selling something for a reasonable price, I don't think that anybody should try to lowball you. Now, that doesn't happen on here, generally speaking. I don't think, anyway. I don't know. But, it does happen in real life at, like, shows and stuff like that. And I've had some times where I just look at people like, are you really? Like, really? Like, because do you not really think this is a reasonable price? I mean, I literally have had customers in my lifetime say, Michelle, I'd be willing to pay you a little more even. Like you maybe are giving things too low of a price. Now, that being said, everybody loves a deal, so that's probably why they're buying more, because they can afford more, and that's cool by me. I'm making enough to make me happy. And I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be like beating a dead horse about this, but I just want to say that I've had this conversation with two of my closest friends this past weekend, and my situation isn't great, but this becoming a reseller on YouTube has been making my situation a whole lot better. And it's kind of like they've both have said, you seem really happy. One has said that I'm maybe doing too much because I'm exhausted. But right now I'm going to keep doing it as hard and as much as I can while I can. or while everybody's buying things, I guess I should say. But I just want you guys to know how much I'm enjoying this. Like, this has made me, like, so happy. Like, I finally feel like I found my thing. Like, I always knew I loved doing it, but the physical aspect of doing the shows and the idea of like trying to get like a booth somewhere and then I'd have to still do all the physical, like, that's hard to keep it up. You know, you'd have to be answering to somebody that owns the store, because at some time they might have a certain idea of a certain way things should be or whatever. And this affords me the ability to shop when I can. You know, if there's sales out there, I like to get to them. But if something happened and like I just was like I can't do it today, then that's okay too, because I'm, you know, it will be all right. I have a lot of resources. I try to utilize all my resources, and I like the thrill of the hunt. Most of us do, and I like the challenge. I'm not a competitive person, so if it's like I'm gonna pit you against, you know, Fatbird Finds and whoever can find this first, you know, I use them because I know they'll laugh at me for using them. You know, like I'm not competitive. But if you say this is what I like or this is what I'm looking for, I am on it. Like, I'm not gonna, like, okay, like somebody in particular told me about some plates that she collects, and I'm like, okay, cool. Well, that doesn't mean I go to the plates and dig through every plate. I would have probably done it, but like, again, time constraints today. But yeah, I like to make you guys happy. So when you guys say this is what I like, then this is what I'm looking for. My girl Terry Ann, she likes cardinals. I saw a really cute cardinal today. I was like, oh, and I grabbed it, and it was this, you know, like with somebody with my vision, maybe, I don't know. I didn't see it, you know, like how when you see something up close, you're like, oh. I mean, I saw it and I grabbed it off the shelf and I looked at it and I was like, ugh. It was just this junky piece of plastic garbage, and I was just bummed, you know. But like I honestly am thinking about so many of you guys, and it's funny because my memory is really bad. In the last like year and a half, my memory has just taken a real nosedive, and it's hard in real life. It makes it very hard. But I like, you know, I try to like write things down to remember. And it's funny, the crazy things that I do remember or that like dawn on me when I'm shopping, and I'm like, ooh, and I'll be like, oh, so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, you know? And it's funny how just, I mean, you guys are with me all the time. And, I don't know. I mean, like when I go into the comments section, and actually I need to get going because there's a sale in like 3 minutes and I want to be, or not a sale, but a thing I want to watch. And you know, I like to get in the comment section and talk to you guys and everything. So, anyway, I just want to say you guys are giving me, you know, I guess the right thing to say about it, the right way to put it is you guys are giving me purpose. And that really means a lot to me. Because, you know, you don't always feel like really appreciated sometimes in life, and you know, you feel like taken for granted or all these like different negative things. And then, you know, like I am not a confident person, and so I get down on myself, and I've been around people in my life that are happy to criticize me, so I've, you know, kind of heard that a lot, but I'm in a better place now where um, I have never been abused or anything like that. I don't mean that. I'm just saying I've been criticized, and I didn't always believe it, but I didn't have the confidence to not believe it either. And now it's like, I do know or feel like I'm a pretty cool person, and I like the people that are around me, and I like most of the choices that I make, I'm happy with that or whatever. And so this is probably the best decision I've made in a long time. And even though it's making me tired, and I was very apologetic about like not always keeping up with like being on the same, some of these resellers, like they, and I mean, I could name names, but no need to. Some of these resellers are just awesome, and they like have a sale one day and crank it out the next. And I'm doing this in my living room, people. And while my kids are adults now, I'm still a mom, and they still live here, and I still love, my kids, and they're going to be first, obviously. Not saying that that's not how other people function too, but I'm a single mom, and it just is what it is. Anyhow, I've babbled on quite long enough, I'm sure. So, I just want to thank you guys. I really do want to thank you guys. And I think when you're seeing this will be Wednesday. So that means that today is your last chance to get in on the 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go to that video and make a comment on that video. A positive comment. And you might have a chance to win a personalized junk journal by yours truly. Anyway, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you're not already. Please comment below. Again, like I always tell you guys, let me know what you're looking for, all that kind of stuff. And if you care to share my channel with anyone you think might enjoy it, that would be fantastic also. Thanks, everybody. Bye.